So, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jamie Petten, and I'm the CEO of the Kanata North Business Association. I have the honor of welcoming you today to Hub 350, the gateway to Canada's largest technology park. The Kanata North Technology Park boasts over 540 companies and 28,000 directly employed, contributing over $13 billion to Canada's GDP. Companies in the park range from early-stage startups to large multinationals, developing a broad range of technology solutions, many with a high concentration in connectivity and 5G markets. With over 1,000 jobs added to the tech park every year, Kanata North is an important economic driver for Ottawa, Ontario, and Canada. Together, we have a unique vision for the technology park to transform into a 5G innovation zone, where the talent of today and the talent of tomorrow can live, work, play, and learn. A complete and connected innovation community with mixed uses, next-generation mobility solutions, and a vibrant culture of collaboration across the park. Hub 350 will be the heartbeat of that vision. And with that, it's my distinct honor to introduce Premier Ford to make today's announcement.
Well, thanks so much, Jamie. Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here in Kanata, Ottawa region, and thank you so much, Jamie, for that introduction. I'll tell you, folks, Jamie's done such an incredible job as President and Executive Director of Kanata North Business Park, and I want to congratulate her and the whole team for what they've put together here. It's really amazing when you walk through here. It's just all the credit to you, Jamie. This really is a great day for Kanata and for Eastern Ontario. And I'm joined by Minister Fedeli and Kanata's own Minister Merrilee Fullerton. I'm also joined by my all-star caucus members, Minister McLeod, Minister Rashid, and thank you for coming. And I'm also very pleased to have Ottawa Mayor Jim Watson and Mississippi Mills Mayor Krista Lowry here with us today. And I just love that name, Mississippi Mills. That's fantastic. On everyone's behalf, I want to thank those in attendance for commemorating the opening of the Kanata North Business Park, new Hub 350. Hub 350 will serve as a gateway to Kanata North Business Park. It will serve as a meeting place for technology, industry leaders, academics, and investors. As Canada's largest technology park, it's home to more than 500, I heard Jamie say 540 companies, so again, that's really unbelievable, and 28,000 high-skilled jobs. The Hub 350 space will help make Kanata North Canada's answer to Silicon Valley. And I got to tell you, folks, I talked to someone the other day. We have Kanata, we have Kitchener-Waterloo, we have Markham, we have Toronto, and I said we must be, very close or larger than Silicon Valley. And the person that runs this big chip company, and not the eating chip, but the chip that everyone's looking for, said, we're surpassing Silicon Valley. So again, thanks to everyone in the industry. A region that attracts the top tech talent in the world and where cutting-edge innovation happens. And there's no better place for this to happen than right here in Eastern Ontario. And so our government will be providing Hub 350 with a grant of $1.5 million through our Eastern Ontario Development Fund. Because as Ontario emerges from the pandemic, thanks to the strength and the sacrifice of everyday Ontarians, it is more important than ever that we help the economy begin to recover safely, and that we make the necessary investments to build Ontario back up. That's why we're also investing another $1 million in Mississippi Mills to help as they expand and develop the industrial park in Almont. This project will significantly improve the existing infrastructure and provide added capacity for current businesses while also attracting new businesses to this thriving region. That's vital because we want to demonstrate to the world that Ontario remains open for business and that we will once again be the greatest place anywhere in the world to live and work, and I truly believe that. There is nothing stopping us from achieving this. We have the smartest people anywhere in the world, the hardest workers, the ingenuity, and the commitment to deliver for Ontarians. As a government, we're all in when it comes to building Ontario through innovation and investment, not tax hikes or spending cuts. God knows government takes enough of your money. And we are equally committed to being firmly on the side of our workers as we move towards economic recovery. We are going to lead the way in North America as we did before. My Minister of Economic Development and myself, we used to go around North America, especially our U.S. partners, and we came to realize we were leading North American job creation, economic development, and we'll continue making sure our workers will be leading Ontario and get the respect they have earned and deserve. Whether it's protecting vulnerable workers from agencies or recruiters who don't follow the rules, or making sure that they have the right to disconnect after work, to have quality time with their families. This government is on the side of the workers and committed to giving them the opportunities for better jobs and bigger paychecks. And the changes we're making will help our businesses thrive as well, including those in the tech sector who are now in immediate need of skilled workers. And every day, Minister Vic Fedeli sends me over an update of all the jobs, and the one sector, they're all on fire, but one sector is the tech sector. And I'll tell you, it's just absolutely amazing. We need more people, as I've said so many times. That's because we're breaking down the barriers newcomers face by removing unfair requirements for Canadian work experience. And we've heard the story, someone's doing a job that they weren't trained for per se, and where they were coming from, and now they can come here and actually be employed in their area of expertise. Meaning all these companies who are growing can connect with the skilled workers who want these jobs. These are great developments, and I'm very, very excited about what this means for the future of Ontario's businesses and our workers. I want to thank you, and God bless the people of Ontario. Now I'm going to hand it over to my Minister of Economic Development, Job Creation and Trade, Vic Fedeli.
Thank you, Premier, and thank you, Jamie, and the entire Kanata North Business Association for hosting us here today at Hub 350, the new heart of the Kanata North Technology Park. Well, I also want to thank Premier Ford for his announcement today, and to our colleague, the MPP for Kanata-Carleton, and the Minister of Children, Community and Social Services, Dr. Merrilee Fullerton, who is a tireless advocate for her community and for this entire region. She's the one who really worked hard to bring this investment here into Kanata North today. And I also want to acknowledge, of course, as the Premier did, our colleagues, Minister MacLeod and Minister Khalid Rashid as well. It's great to be back in Kanata North, joining everyone in person again. That's the exciting part of all of this. And although we continue to face some challenges, we are making progress together. Businesses of all types and sizes really stepped up throughout the course of this pandemic. Companies and their workers have sacrificed a lot over these past 19 months now. Now, more than ever, we're looking to the future as we look towards our economic recovery. If there's a role our government can play in building Ontario, it's by creating the conditions for long-term economic growth and building up the regional economies that help make Ontario the best place in the world to do business, to work, and to raise your families. Today's announcements, they're all part of the plan to build Ontario by helping Kanata and Mississippi Mills lay the foundation for economic recovery, prosperity, and job creation. That's something we want to be a part of. That's why it's fantastic to be back at the Technology Park today, and here are just a couple of great reasons. This is recognized as Canada's largest technology park. Kanata North is the hub of innovation, buzzing with activity and collaboration across many technology sectors. And Hub 350 will be a space to explore opportunities to live, work, play, and learn. To compete in today's fast-paced technology economy, Kanata North needs to be prepared to meet the ever-changing demands. Hub 350 will help meet those demands, becoming the heart of the Kanata North Technology Park, bringing together industry, academia, and finance partners to co-locate and collaborate. An important element in that success is promoting the incredible businesses that call Kanata North home and showcasing opportunities that attract Canadian and global investment and business to the technology park. the creation of the Digital Lab to promote innovation with 5 national media partners to broadcast news, events, and history from Kanata North will also help attract investment and business to the park. Not to mention the completion of the 12,000 square foot Hub 350 campus in the heart of the park, which will house collaborative spaces, meeting rooms, a licensed cafe, and a garden terrace. Why wouldn't companies, investors, and employers want to be a big part of this amazing and innovative place right here in Ontario? We're also here today to announce funding for an important project in the municipality of Mississippi Mills, a short 30-minute drive from here. The project at Mississippi Mills will see the expansion and development of 10 new municipal lots totaling 11 acres in the municipality's industrial park in Almonte. If you haven't seen Almonte's stunning Grand Falls, you're truly missing one of natural scenes that make Ontario such a beautiful place to explore, raise a family, and of course, to do business. The development of the Mississippi Mills Industrial Park will attract new businesses looking to start or relocate in the area, and it will also provide existing businesses the opportunity to expand and remain in the municipality. These 2 community building projects, just 30 minutes apart from each other, will bring more attention and investment to the area. They will help grow the local economies and create jobs while retaining existing positions. They will make the Kanata area more attractive to investors, employers, and future employees, as well as families wanting to move to this beautiful part of the province. Thanks again to the entire Kanata Business Association and everyone here today for joining us. We wish everyone great success with the opening of Hub 350. And now it's my pleasure to invite to the podium the Member of Provincial Parliament for Kanata-Carleton, Dr. Merrilee Fullerton.
Thank you, Minister Fedeli, and thank you, Premier. It is really wonderful to have you both back in Kanata. Time really does fly. And the Kanata North Technology Park is such a major piece of our whole history here in Kanata. In the last few years, it's been great to have the Premier and the Minister here to tour local facilities and on multiple occasions to speak with the leadership here at the Technology Park, Canada's largest technology park. How many times have I said that here and at Queen's Park? We are very proud of the accomplishments here. Our complement of tech companies is on the cutting edge of research and development, and the successes in Kanata are accomplishments for Ottawa and Eastern Ontario, and for all Ontarians, as they put our province at the forefront of research and technological advancements internationally. I believe our success stems from the many significant relationships that we have in Kanata among the corporate leadership, academic institutions, government agencies, investors, and among so many dedicated, talented individuals that I have come to know over the many decades that I have lived here in Kanata. So, Premier, I'm pleased that you were able to be here today in person to make the announcement of Ontario's $1.5 million financial contribution to Hub 350. This initiative will be a tremendous asset to the development of the technology sector in Kanata and throughout the Ottawa region. And I'm especially pleased that we are here supporting the Kanata North Business Association. With the leadership of Vic Fedeli on the board and of President and Executive Director Jamie Petten, the association has done a remarkable job in bringing together all the essential elements of our local high-tech sector. So thank you to the association for making this idea a reality. It's here in the space provided by Hub 350 that new opportunities will take hold. My congratulations to the many community leaders and all the companies and organizations who are making this important initiative a reality and contributing to the growth and prosperity of our business community. Thank you.
Okay, we're ready to take questions. For the journalists in the room that have questions today, if you could just line up behind the microphone. Just a reminder, it's one question, one follow-up.
Hi, Premier. John Mullen with the Ottawa Citizen. I want to talk to you about public transit, a hot issue here in Ottawa.
Yeah.
The LRT system has been down for 37 days. In the city of Ottawa, the province has contributed $600 million, the first phase, over $1 billion for the second phase. How are you making sure provincial taxpayers are getting their money's worth? And are you concerned about what you're seeing in public transit in the nation's capital?
Well, I'm concerned. I have all the confidence in the mayor that he's going to fix it. We did the funding, they do the operations and procurement of it. We hand over the money, but I know he's working day in and day out trying to fix it. So, you know, we're there for any help, but that's the jurisdiction of Ottawa to take care of, and maybe that's an answer for the mayor, not myself.
Would your government be hesitant to commit any more money in future expansions of LRT in Ottawa based on what you've been seeing over the past month or so and over the past 2 years?
Well, you know, we always believe in having transit for the people of Ontario, Ottawa regions and other regions, be it Toronto and Greater Toronto areas, and we're going to continue investing the money that gets people from point A to point B. We're spending tens of billions of dollars on transit, no matter if it's the Metrolinx, you know, Metrolinx is spending over $60 billion, or building, you know, LRTs here in Ottawa or in Toronto, which is the largest subway project in North America, $29 billion. But we're always there to support them. If they need our help, we'll help them. But again, the City of Ottawa runs the operations, they ran the procurement, and we're there for support. And I know the mayor's working very hard to resolve the problems. To answer your question about would we invest more? Yes, we'd invest more in transit because we have to help the people here in Ottawa. And hopefully it'll run a little smoother next time.
Hi, Premier. Darren Major, CBC.
Hi, Darren.
Premier, are you able to tell us in numbers how many healthcare workers in Ontario are currently unvaccinated?
Yeah, you know, we still haven't had all the responses from the hospitals. That's the reason we sent out the letter. And I want to make sure that we have a handle on this because, you know, we have to make sure that we aren't falling behind in diagnostics. We don't want to fall behind on backlog surgeries, which everyone knows we're a little behind because of the pandemic or cancer screening or cancer operations. And that's why I sent it out to all the hospitals. It's different in rural areas and northern parts of Ontario than it is in cities, be it like Ottawa or Toronto, that may have a little more resources. But I'm still waiting for answers, to be very frank with you. You know, I think the world, first of all the hospital CEOs and everything, because they've done an incredible job, and the nurses and the docs. But I need an answer. You can't manage anything unless you measure it. And if they aren't giving me the numbers to measure, it makes things a lot more challenging. So hopefully, if they're listening, let's get the response to the letters, and accurate responses with exactly the amount of people that you figure, and that includes custodians. You can't run a hospital if the hospital's not clean. You can't run a hospital if the mechanics aren't there running day-to-day operations, and you sure can't run a hospital without the great, fabulous, and I call them heroes, the nurses and the docs. So, folks, please get me the letter if you could.
Okay, and regarding today's announcement, you're making this announcement here in Kanata in Minister Fullerton's riding. Are you concerned about her seat being at risk in the upcoming election?
Whose seat?
Minister Fullerton.
Well, I'll tell you, we've given more love to Ottawa and the region, and Minister Fullerton has worked her back off right from day one. I will stand with, Minister Fullerton as I would with Minister McLeod and our other MPPs, Jeremy Roberts and Goldie Kamari. We're blessed to have such great representatives representing Ottawa and the region. And to be very frank, Ottawa never had the love that this government's showing. I love coming up here. I love the people, and I definitely love our members here. Hardest working people in the province.
Colton Pearl, CTV Ottawa. With yesterday's capacity limits expanding, do you believe this is the end of the COVID-19 pandemic?
Well, you know something, I hope, but no one can predict the end of this. All I know is that we have great health teams across the provinces. The people get all the credit in the world. We're leading the world in vaccinations. We're at 88.3. We'll hit our 90%. We're leading North America in the lowest cases per 100,000. And again, it's not me. It's the people of Ontario. It's the frontline healthcare heroes that have helped us get through this. So You know, I wish I could have a magical wand and say, okay, we're going to be done on this date 100%. But I'll tell you, if we get our 90%, we can't wait around for the other 10%. We got to move. We got to continue moving and moving cautiously. I emphasize the word 3 times, cautious, 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 because I don't want to go through a repeat of anything.
On that note, there are 1 million kids between 5 and 11 in Ontario. Is the province relying on them to get to 90%? Because there's 1.5 million adults who are still eligible
Yeah.
and unvaccinated. And if we're
Well,
not,
I'm going to leave that up to the parents when it comes to 5 to 11-year-olds. Do we want to get them vaccinated? Yes, but there are some parents that are vaccinated. They're a little hesitant at the age of 5 or 6. I get it. So let's do our best and get as many people vaccinated. And I also understand if they don't want to get their 5-year-old or 6-year-old vaccinated. Do I want everyone to? 100%. Do I want all their healthcare workers to get vaccinated? I want to repeat that. Yeah, I want all our frontline healthcare workers to get vaccinated along with our teachers and everyone else.
for the province though, is Ontario relying on children to reach 90%?
No, we're going to hit 90% without the children. We have, whatever, 1.8% more to go. We'll get there. And there's thousands and thousands of people getting vaccinated every single day here. And what really, catches my attention are the first doses. And I see thousands of people getting first doses still, so that's really positive. And so we're doing, I think, very well on the vaccinations.
Hi, Premier. Julien Paquette with Le Droit newspaper. Just wondering, the police service here is being a hot topic for a few months now. The police board has sent a letter to your government a few months back to rethink some rules regarding the status of employment for police officers who have been accused, criminally charged of criminal offense. Is there any development on that, or?
Well, I have to look into that with the Solicitor General. Should be responsible. Should also be speaking the Chief of Police in Ottawa here. So that's a matter we'll talk to the Mayor about, and we'll talk to the Chief about.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Take care.